This is Ananka Shoney's house in South Shore. It used to be a vacant property until the Chicago Anti-Eviction Campaign transformed it into a home.
We started working on this in late May, and then we finished it by August. And we actually would have had it done sooner than then, but there were just like certain little contracting things with the plumbers and stuff like that. So they put a brand new furnace in here, HVAC. And everybody that worked on the house was all black, and that's a big thing for us. Like, we're really, really proud of that.
Shoney's home is one of the many that the Chicago Anti-Eviction Campaign has transitioned during its 11 years in existence. Dr. Willie J.R. Fleming founded the campaign after the 2008 housing crisis to address Chicago's homelessness epidemic.
Like, initially, the campaign, the whole idea was, we have these abandoned properties, and we have homeless women and children on the street. You know what I mean? And it's like, why not match these two needs?
The campaign began by fixing up vacant properties and moving in people who didn't have homes.
Folks were going in the building, fixing them up just enough, and it was like a little kind of ragtag team.
Later on, the campaign, along with the city of Chicago, formed a land bank in order to find vacancies to demolish, turn into rentals, or send back into the market.
But currently, we've been working around focusing on policies, both national and locally, and driving conversations around eviction policy and moratoriums around that. Community land trust as an alternative has been what our focus has been for the last 5, 6, 7 years. Getting more community land trusts established that will offer a long-term affordability and sustainable solution to home ownership and rentership, right?
But Chicago has more empty houses than one campaign can handle. And if you look at where these houses are, you'll see a pattern. Foreclosure rates are much higher in certain neighborhoods. Some of these neighborhoods also have the highest poverty rates, unemployment rates, violent crime counts, COVID deaths, etc., etc., etc. All of this is not a coincidence.
Redlining, of course, kept people from being able to get mortgages in areas of the city that, not coincidentally, were largely African American. Government action restricted the ability of blacks to buy homes, to benefit from the appreciation that comes with long-term home ownership.
90 years later, banks still don't give loans in these areas. Now, as COVID decimates the U.S. economy, these neighborhoods are at risk of falling off an eviction cliff.
I expect to see COVID show up in the housing data fairly significantly over the next year or so, with evictions, foreclosures. And it's not just going to be foreclosures of the people of low-income homeowners. It's going to be foreclosures of small landlords.
Governor J.B. Pritzker has extended the eviction moratorium until February 6th. But because these areas are struggling with so many other factors, some people see the moratorium as more of a Band-Aid, not unlike one that didn't work so well in 2008.
For a long time, activists have been sounding the warning call, and it's gone unheeded, that it's not sustainable to have people paying 50% or more of their income for a very modest apartment. And rent is just simply very unaffordable in the Chicago area. Moratorium, it is very much a temporary Band-Aid type fix, and what is really needed at this time is an overhaul of our structure of paying rent and dealing with people who fall behind.
So I feel that the eviction moratorium and the rent moratorium was a necessary step by the government, but what the people really need is economic resources, right, to get them beyond that. We need welfare because of the coronavirus. We need stable housing, stable health care, mental health clinics. We need a decent education.
Fleming said he's not sure how the campaign will move forward once the moratorium expires, though he is certain that eviction rates will skyrocket and that the campaign will be busier than ever.